Hi everybody, my name is Arthur and welcome to another PixelPAD tutorial. We are coding our Fruit Slashers game, and in the last video we added sounds to our game, right? As you can hear now, we have many different sounds, right? And today is the last video of the course, so today we're gonna finish our game. And the last thing I want to do in our game is to do some polishments right now and to actually change a little bit of how our game works, because in the last class I changed this spawner to always give me a random number between 30 and 90 and use that number as my new timer, right? So whenever my timer reaches 0, then I will reset my timer to a random number between 30 and 90, right? But this makes our game definitely more diverse and more random, right? But what I want to do is I want to make my game to be faster when I have more points and slower when I have fewer points. So the more points I get, the faster my game gets, right? So the harder it is because I will have more chance to slice a bomb, right? So to do that, here on the spawner, the only thing I have to do is before I set my game timer to be a random number between 30 and 90, I will check if my game.score is smaller than 20, then I will set my timer, right? I need this indentation here because this will only happen if this is true. So if my game score is smaller than 20, I will reset my timer to be a random number between, let's say, 60 and 90, right? If, so if it's not smaller than 20, check if my game score is smaller than 50 then. If it is smaller than 50, then it's more than 20 already, right? So it should be a little bit faster than this. So let me retype the line here. So self.timer is gonna be a random.uniform from the numbers. So if I want it to be relatively faster than if I had less points, I have to make the random.uniform get smaller numbers. So here this random.uniform can give me the smallest number as 60 and the biggest number as 90. So it can give me from 1 second to 1.5 seconds, right? If my game score is smaller than 50, then it means that it's already bigger than 20, right? Because if it's smaller than 20, it will run this if here. But it's 20 or bigger, then this is not true anymore. My game score is not smaller than 20. Then it will check if my game score is smaller than 50, and it is, right? So then now I want to get random numbers, for example, between 45 and 75. So I can still get, let's say, 70, right? That would be bigger than 1 second. But here, for example, I still have chance to get fruits faster, right? Here, the fastest I can is 1 second. Here, the fastest I can is like 0.75 seconds or something like that, right? So here, this is gonna give me fruits faster, generally, right? And I will add another elif here. So elif my game.score is smaller than 100, then my self.timer will be a random.uniform between 20 and 60. Actually, I'm gonna make this one 40 to 70, right? I think that makes more sense. So the more score I have in my game, the faster I can get more fruits. So let's see how that works. So here, and they start, until I get 20 points, this will be pretty slow, but after I get 20 points, it should start increasing the game speed. So there, I have 20 points now. You can see that now the game's a little bit faster, and it will get even faster when I get to 50 points. So let's try getting to 50 points here. 50, okay, and it got a little bit faster, right? So maybe we can even make it faster. So let's see, because now we're just going from 20 to 60, right? So I'm actually gonna make it faster. So instead of 69, actually I'll leave it 60, 90, but down here I'll put 30, 70. Yeah, that's fine. And here I'll put 10, 45. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and if I will add another else here. So the else, I don't have any condition here, right? So if my game is smaller than 20, this is gonna be the range for my timer. If not, if my game score is smaller than 50, then this is gonna be the range for my timer. If not, if my game score is smaller than 100, then this is gonna be the range. And if not, if it's not smaller than 100, so anything that is greater than 100, then we'll have this timer here. That will be a random.uniform. So if the player gets more than 100 points, then the game should get really fast. So it's gonna be a random number from, let's say, 10 and 20. So the smallest number is still 10, but the biggest number now is not 45 anymore, it's 20. So it's gonna give me fruits faster. So let's try again. I first have to get 20 points, and then from there it's faster, right? So let's get some time there as well. 18, some more, 21. Now it started to get faster already. Let's try getting to 50 then. Okay, now 54. As you can see, is way faster already. Oh my god. It's kind of hard. I'm gonna try to get to 100 and see how it looks like. Oh, there you go, 100. Oh, that's 100. And then anything over 100 is very fast, right? And as you can see, it's kind of dangerous because sometimes some bombs jump on my screen. Like that, right? And I just lose 15 points. But for now, as we have these many fruits jumping on our screen, we can easily slice a bomb, as you can see, and we can easily slice a watermelon as well. And that makes our timer to keep increasing and never really go down, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make my timer, actually my bomb, to make me lose some points and to decrease my timer a little bit. So then the bomb will not just give me, will not just punish me with points, but also with time. Because we have a watermelon, if we just keep slicing the watermelon, our timer will just keep going up and up and up and up, and then we will never end the game, right? So here on the slicer, on the loop tab, I check here if this fruit is a bomb. If it is a bomb, I create an explosion and I play the bomb sound. Before I play the bomb sound, I'll do something similar that I did for the watermelon, but instead of increasing 5 seconds, I will decrease. So game.stageTimer is gonna be game.stageTimer minus. So if I slice a bomb, I will lose 7 seconds, I mean. So it should be 60 times 7, and this is 420. All right, so now, whenever I slice a bomb, I should lose 7 seconds on my timer. Let's see if that works. And actually, I'm gonna try playing my game again to see if after 100 points, I still have the same problem of getting too many seconds, but I don't think that will be a problem anymore. Oh, I just lost some score. I don't think that will be a problem anymore because now our bomb can definitely punish us more than before. I have to concentrate here. So I'm almost there. 100. Okay, now it's way faster, right? And you think you can just slice it like this, but you can definitely slice a bomb if I keep doing like that. See, so now the game is a little bit harder because then the bomb punishes us more, right? So whenever you slice the bomb now, you don't just lose score, but you also lose time, like I just did again. And it kind of scares me because that's a very loud noise. And we also have a lot of watermelons, right? So how can we decrease the amount of watermelons we get? How can we decrease the chance of getting a watermelon compared to the other fruits? Well, let's see that. Let's go inside the fruits, inside the fruits class. And here we have this number that is gonna give us a random number between 0 and 6 that is gonna later be between 0 and 5 actually, right? Okay, so right now that's what our code is doing. We are saying that the banana is equals the number 0, the eggplant's the number 1, the orange is the number 2, the pineapple is the number 3, bomb is the number 4, and the watermelon is the number 5, right? That's what we're saying here on the code, because if the number is 0, it is a banana. If the number is 1, it is an eggplant, right? If the number is 3 is a pineapple, if the number is 4 is a bomb, if the number 5 is a watermelon, right? And then here, up here, we have a random function that will give us a random number between 0 and 5, and then store this number inside my self.number variable, right? So here I have my variable, that is this box, and I will get all those numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I'm gonna get a random number between them and put inside this box. I don't know which number is there, but then I check, what number do I have inside my self number, right? If it is the number 0, then it should be a banana. If it is the number 1, it should be an eggplant, and so on, right? So let's see what number we get from here, right? Oh, I got the number 1, so it should be an eggplant, right? So let's try again. Take this one here. Oh, the number 2, so it should be an orange, right? So how can I make so the watermelon has more chances, has less chances to show up than the other 5 fruits? I mean, the 4 fruits and the bomb. So think with me. This is basically a lottery ticket, right? So all of them have 1 ticket on this lottery. So all of them have the same chances to get chosen, right? Here I take this one's the number 1. He has 1 chance only and he got selected. I take this one, here's the number 4. He got 1 chance only and he got selected. So if I want these watermelons specifically to have less chances to show up than the other 5 here, I have to give more tickets to the other 5. So I can say, for example, that my banana will be the number 0 or 1, right? And then my eggplant, wait, because I cannot use 1 here, they cannot have the same lottery ticket. So my banana is gonna have 0 or 1, my eggplant will have 2 and 3, my orange will have 4 and 5, my pineapple 6 and 7, and my bomb will have 8 and 9. And my watermelon will have only the 10. So from here I have from 0 to 5, right? So let me add the other ones. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now we take all these numbers and put inside the box as well, right? Because now we have more lottery tickets. So we need to add all those tickets to the box, to the random function, right? And now let's see what number we get here. Let me hide better this 10. It's kind of hard. Okay, let's see now randomly what number do we get here, right? So I picked the 8. So now this is the bomb, right? Let's try again. I'll pick another number. I'll pick the 0. So that's the banana. Let's try again. I'll pick this one here. Oh, the 0 again, banana again. So as you can see, all these fruits, they have 2 tickets in this lottery system, right? While the watermelon has only 1 ticket. So the watermelon has only 1 chance to win, while all the other fruits have 2 chances to win. So if you want one of your fruits to show up more than other fruits, you have to give it more lottery tickets. That means more numbers. So here let's make our watermelon to show up less than the other fruits, and that's how we have to do it. We have to give other lottery tickets to the other fruits, right? But first, I have to include all these other lottery tickets inside my random function. So here my random function now can give me, it should give me a number from 0 to 10 now, right? So if I want it to be from 0 to 10, this have to be 0, 11. So this is gonna give me a random number from 0 to 10. Now, if my number is 0, I get a banana. But it's not just the 0 anymore, right? It is 0 or 1, right? So if my self.number is equals 0 or self.number is equals 1, I get a banana. If not, if it is 2 or 3, then it is an eggplant. If not, if it is 4 or 5, then it is an orange. If not, if it is 6 or 7, then it is a pineapple. And if it is 8 or 9, it is a bomb. And for my watermelon, it just gets the number 10. So now all other fruits have 2 tickets in this lottery, while my watermelon has only 1 ticket. And even if you think it's not working because you might be getting many watermelons, it's still random, right? So you can still get like 3 watermelons in a row if you're very lucky. You just have less chances to show. So in general, usually you will have less watermelons showing up on our screen now. And that's exactly what I wanted, because the watermelon was making me play for a long time, right? And now it has less chances to show up. And I also made my bomb to punish us more, because it's not just taking time, not just taking score for us, but also takes some of our time. And the watermelon is now more valuable because it shows very rarely. And when it shows, you want to pick it up, right? Because otherwise you might not have another chance. So I'm concentrated, my timer is getting over. So now you can see that it's easier for us to finish our timer, even though we have this new mechanic of more fruits being spawned when you have more points, right? But as you can see, I can still slice a lot of watermelon. I just sliced the bomb. I just sliced 2 bombs. Okay, yeah, the game's not that easy. I think that's now it's a very good mechanic that we added there. So now you can see it works fine, right? I just have an error here that says cannot read property destroy of null in trail loop. That's just because I was slicing at the time when the room changed to the game over room. But this error here is not causing any problem in my game. As you could see, I could still go to the game over room, and if I had clicked something, I would still go back to the room, so it doesn't give me any error. Just because we were slicing, and then we had trails, but then we changed the room to be the game over room. Another thing that I want to change here is on the playroom. Here on the loop tab, it's basically the same thing. We keep checking if our stage timer is exactly the same as 0. But what could happen is that we have, let's say, a stage timer that is 2, for example, right? And if we slice a bomb, then it will decrease our timer in 7, I guess we're using. So then our timer would go to -5, right? So we would skip the number 0, and then it's not 0, so then it wouldn't play this, it wouldn't run this code here inside, right? So what we want to do here is to change this game.stagetimer equals 0, like we did on the spawner up here on the loop tab. Instead of checking if it is equals 0, we always check if it is smaller or equal than 0. So here on my playroom loop tab, I'm gonna check if this is smaller or equal than 0. So then we can prevent this kind of error from happening. All right, so that's it. Make sure you press save on your game, right? So you don't lose your progress. And now I want to show you something. You can share your game. So if you save your game, if you go to my apps here, you can find your game here, right? My game is the Fruit Slashers. And if you go to this arrow here pointing down, you can find the play button. And the play button will take you to this window where you can play your game in almost full screen, right? And here at the top, you can find the URL for your game. And with this link here, any of your friends can play your game. And even better, this link can even be accessed from your cell phone, and then you can play your game on your cell phone. All right, so try it out. And also, if you have finished your game, send us the link of your game so we can see your progress, what you've done, right? I would love to see your projects. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this course, and I'll see you around. Bye.